Although um, sometimes we get caught up in ourselves and all we think about is what we need, what we want, and sometimes we forget about other people and what they need and would like to have. We could consider the people suffering in various countries around the world, and also we could listen to somebody who suffered in the past. Um, don't know if anybody would be familiar with Richard Wurmbrand, who suffered in communist prisons and Nazi prisons, and for his faith as a Christian and as a Jewish Christian, or as a Jew and as a Christian. So let's just listen a little bit to what he had to say. Okay.
You wonder probably why I smile. It is because I wish to convey to you the joy of those who suffer for Christ in communist prisons. We think about their sufferings, and their sufferings are really huge. In Red China, Christians are burned with red-hot iron pokers. They are pelted with stones while tied on crosses. Others are buried alive. In Russia, prisoners are compelled to stand the whole day barefoot on the ice in northern Siberia, where the ice never melts. All kinds of physical tortures are used. The sophisticated methods of brainwashing. But this is only one side of the story. Prison is not hell. In hell, there is no water. We have water. We have rivers of living water. I was in a cell like this. During 3 years, I and many other prisoners, Christians, were kept in such solitary cells 30 feet below the earth. During 3 years out of my 14 years of prison, I never saw sun, moon, snow, stars, flowers, trees. I had forgotten that these exist. You never heard a noise in that prison. People would believe that it has been only deep suffering. But when I remember that time, I remember it as a glorious time. The bride was in the embraces of the heavenly bridegroom. We received his holy kiss. We knew his caresses. It has been one of the most beautiful times of my life.
Okay, if you're interested, and you can also check out some of his videos. You can go to the Voice of the Martyrs. There's many of his videos there, and I have personally seen him speak several times, and I went to his funeral because he had a profound impact on my life as a child when I read the book, The Tortured for Christ. So, just a little taste there, of what it's like you know, outside of the United States, or maybe what the United States will become one day. if the leftists and communists take over. So that would be just a little taste of what it might be like. But here we are. We got our life, and we need to be thankful for what God has given us, and we need to remember the people suffering in foreign countries, in prisons, right, right now. People that have been taken away and are suffering as we speak. Maybe even being tortured. Probably being tortured right, right now as we speak. And we can be thankful. And if it ever happens that we have to face the same thing, we can also be thankful and have joy the same way that which Richard Wurmbrand experienced in prison.